kind of give us your love story?
It's a long story with a lot of pauses.
We were like opening up our lockers.
It was like 6th grade orientation.
My last name is Runnels, Michelle's Rojano, so her locker was above mine.
He says that I hit him with a locker, and I don't remember hitting him with a locker, but for some reason, like, they always gave me top locker.
I'm opening it. I guess Michelle struggled, and she finally gets it open as I'm trying to like stand up and just like rails me in the fucking head. I'm like, oh, what the heck? And I look up and like I see her, and I legit just have like this huge crush on her like instantly. I spend like the next couple years of middle school more or less just trying to figure out how to talk to this girl.
I think like in middle school at some point we like dated, you know, middle school dating.
8th grade freshman year, you know, the casual like middle school thing, so it was nothing too serious.
Where you like hold hands during lunch or something, but you never actually go on a date. But what's funny is graduation, I was in front of him when we were walking on stage for graduation, and so there's videos of me in my graduation where he's walking behind me. But we weren't dating at all. We would always flirt, but we were like never really like dating.
It wouldn't be until after high school when I came back from basic training and AIT.
I'm not sure who texted who or how that happened. He might have texted me happy birthday.
Michelle was like, oh, you're back in town, we should hang out.
He asked me if we could go get Starbucks.
And I was a bit nervous about it because in my head it's a date.
I didn't realize it was a date. I thought it was just like a hangout, you know?
I'm having a great time, but like halfway through I could tell I was like, this was not a date, like at all.
And then at the end I was dropping him off.
Even if it's not a date, like I'm gonna take my chance here. So when I go to tell Michelle goodnight, I kiss her.
He kissed me and I was like,
It was just kind of like, and I'm like, okay, maybe I shouldn't have done that. And I start to apologize, and then she kisses me back.
I was like, okay, I guess it wasn't just a hangout.
We went on a date, and then it was like once a week, right? And the next thing you know, we're going out twice a week, and then 3 times a week.
We went out on a few dates. He asked me to be his girlfriend. I said no. And then like a week later, I was like, okay, boyfriend, let's go. And that was how we started dating.
Michelle's my girlfriend, but she's not just my girlfriend, she's my best friend. At some point along the way, I was like, this is the person I want to spend the rest of my life with.
Chicago and we watched Hamilton.
We booked the trip in May. I got the ring in June, and I was like, okay, in October, I'm gonna pop the question. And then there was this like water fountain that lights up at night in Chicago. But I was like, yeah, that's gonna be the spot. And I made sure before we went on the trip to make sure that it was actually gonna be open and everything. So when we get there, I walk by the park in which this fountain is, and I'm like, crap, they've actually turned it off early. So I was like, oh my god, because I've just been holding this ring in my pocket the entire time. I'm like, please don't lose the ring, please don't lose the ring. I was like, okay. We get to Hamilton, and like we're getting seated, we're just kind of waiting for the play to start. And it was like, first kiss and everything was kind of like random. I'll just do it right here. So I pull up the ring, and I just kind of look over at Michelle, and I ask her if she would marry me.
It's you and me, moving at the speed of light into eternity.
I was like nervous, very nervous. I think I cried a little bit.
She says like, just shakes her head yes, and I'm like yes, and she's like yes, and then I put the ring on, we kiss, and we just kind of enjoy the play.
Great freaking play.
Around you, I'ma take you there, I'ma take you there. So don't be scared, I'm right here, baby. We can go anywhere, but first it's your chance, take my hand. It's like I've waited my whole life for this one night. It's gonna be me, you and the dance floor, 'cause we've only got one night. Double your pleasure, double your fun, and dance forever, ever, ever, forever, ever, ever, forever, ever, ever, forever, ever, ever, ever. floor.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome Mr. and Mrs. Runnels.
always had a thing for each other, if that makes sense. Like, literally since we were 10 years old, we were like, oh, you know, he's cute, and then, you know, she's cute.
I think what I'm really most excited about is just be able to officially say my wife. Like, actually call Michelle my wife. We've been together for 3 years now, and there's no one I'd rather be with. So it used to be like a great feeling to be able to say, this is my wife.
He's just so sweet to me. Just in little ways, like he folded all my clothes into my laundry yesterday. I was getting ready for my interview, and he was like, "Hey, where's the lint roller?" And I told him where it was, and he started like lint rolling my like interview pants while I was like doing my makeup. I was like, "Oh, okay." Just little stuff like that where I'm like,
He's the one?
Yeah.
He's a keeper?
Yeah, I would say so.